Hello, my fans, sneak peepers, and curious friends. I'm difficult and demanding. If you want to know my real name, then hold still, and I might bring your wish to fruition. Before I begin, you can find this show in iTunes, Spotify, iHeartRadio, SoundCloud, Blueberry, Google Play Music, TuneIn, YouTube, and Stitcher. Now, unlike the other people in your life, I actually care about what you think, what you don't think, and what you try not to think about. Welcome to the Difficult and Demanding Show. I'm real, uncensored, unconventional, and shoot straight between the eyes. My show is outrageously honest with a keenly witty view into life. Yes, I said life. That's what we do every single day. We are living life. Well, some of us at least. I'm going to provide laughter, shock, while touching your inner being. Maybe your body if you're lucky. Why do I call myself difficult and demanding? Well, first, because I can. 2, because I'm not supposed to. 3, this is the most important point. It only means something if I give life to it. So, I'm going to slowly unveil you to you and give you a new life to live. Difficult and demanding is going to liberate every part of your being and maybe your body. I, your host Tara, am keeping it authentic, intriguing, and provocative. If you have entered my world, then be honest with yourself about it. You want to be here, and you know I want you here. Don't touch me there. You can't touch me here. Why are your hands so cold? What are you doing? No, stop. You're going too fast. Slow down. Now go right. Now go left. You don't know what you're doing. Just listen to what I'm telling you and it will go a lot easier. Now slow down. Now speed up. Go in a little more. Now come out. Does that sound familiar? Does it sound familiar? I'm sure it sounds familiar. It sounds very difficult, doesn't it? Very frustrating. No, you can't touch me here. You can touch me there, but you're not touching me right. Why are your hands so rough? Your hands are too soft. Your tongue is too small. Your tongue is too big. Why are your kisses so wet? Why are you breathing that way? I don't think this is going to work. I am not in the mood anymore. You have completely ruined it for me. Maybe we can try this some other time. Now, which one of you has a life like that? More specifically, is that your sex life? Tell me the truth. Is that your sex life? You're not sure? Or you just don't want to tell me? Why don't you want to tell me? You have to tell me. We have to be honest with one another. How are we going to fix this fucked up situation of yours if you're not honest with me? So let's try this again. Is this your life? And is this your sex life? Why are you getting angry with me? Don't get angry with me. I'm here to help you. All I'm trying to ascertain is this what you're encountering? Because it does not sound very loving, very romantic, very kind. And I'm pretty sure that it does not feel very loving, very affectionate, very kind. So is this what you're going through? It's really okay if you are, because I'm sure you're not the only one that's encountering a situation like this. But why do you stay? Because you're told or you've experienced this before, that it eventually happens over time. Things typically usually start out great sexually, and then eventually everything fades and dwindles over time. I think sex is like dancing. Have you seen two people together that can dance really well? They flow. They're like one. And then you see other people together and it's very choppy. It's not fluid. They're moving together, but they're doing their own thing and it just does not work. So the topic of this episode show is called sexual flow. Sexual flow. Because I believe that it should flow like the oceans of the water. It should be smooth, very easy. And the question is, why is it not for you and for a lot of people? 1. 2, when it is not, when it stops being very fluid and flows, why do you accept it? Why do you surrender to that? Why is that okay? I had a conversation with someone yesterday and, we were talking about why people settle for certain circumstances in a relationship, whether it be less sex, less affection, disrespect or whatever. And what was told to me is, it's about the complete package of that relationship. And I've been thinking about that statement that he told me about, it's not about one thing, it's about the complete package. But here's my view on that, what I see. When he was talking about the complete package, he was talking about the complete package as far as that other person or them together. But I think that's the wrong package that we're looking at. Because when you talk about complete package, you are placing more importance, more value on the other person, on your relationship. There can be no relationship if you are not right yourself. Listen to what I'm saying. We like to focus on being a couple, being in a relationship, the other person, what they offer, what they need, what we can be, what we should be, what we may be, what we may never be. But the package that you're really, really, really missing is your package. How can you be happy in a relationship if you are unhappy yourself? Shall I repeat myself? I'll happily do so. You want to be happy in a relationship, yet you are unhappy yourself. Now, how is that shit supposed to work? It cannot work. It never works. So instead of focusing on you want to focus on the relationship, the complete package of the relationship. Because in your mind, heart, mind, body, and soul, that person is filling in some voids that are within you. Now, you and I both know that is not true. Your relationship may seem that it's filling your gaps, those voids within you, the reasons why you're unhappy, but it's superficial. It's not true. It's an illusion, more like a delusion. It's not happening. So let's get back to what I was saying. He was saying it's the complete package. That's why we stay and we accept that. I don't like that. I think that's some bullshit. I probably think a lot of things are bullshit. But when it comes to my happiness, your happiness, I take that very seriously. A lot of people say they want to be happy, but they really don't want to be happy. Because to be happy, you have to make choices. You have to make boss choices. You have to make boss moves. And some of the decisions and the moves you make, they may not be popular. You may be judged, criticized, excommunicated, whatever. But that's part of being a boss, a leader. You're not here to please everyone, but you are here with a strategic vision to move things ahead in the course that benefits the most. And who's supposed to be benefiting? That would be you. Well, you say, how can I be in a relationship and focus on my own needs? Because I'm told constantly that I'm selfish, I'm selfish, I'm selfish. Well, I'm here to tell you, maybe you should fucking be selfish. Maybe you should be. Because if you are not selfish, which means you are not looking out for yourself, and the person you are in a relationship with is not selfless, who's looking out for you? I've confused you? Good. Let's try this again. You're told in a relationship, you're a selfish bastard. You're a selfish ass. You only think about yourself. But let's start here. 1, you are unhappy and unfulfilled. 2, you're being told you're selfish. you're selfish. You're a selfish bastard. 3, the other person in the relationship is not happy with you. So you are fucked all the way around. Okay? No one's looking out for you. And you are being scolded and punished for not looking out for the other person. Now, I don't know if you're connecting these dots, but what it seems to me that it's not about you. It's about the other person. So I'm asking you, where the fuck are you in this equation? You're a horrible person for trying to make yourself happy. 2, you should be doing more to make the other person happy. And 3, the other person's still not happy with you. So I told you maybe you should be more selfish because it's clear you're not being looked after. Your relationship is not flowing. It's not flowing in the bedroom. It's not flowing out of the bedroom. Yet you are there. I'm going to move that to the side for a moment. I started off this episode saying, don't touch me here. You can't touch me there. Your hands are too cold. Your hands are too soft. Go faster, go slower. I started off with all of that. You're being bossed the fuck around. Unless you have chosen to sign up for some Dom sub-relationship, BDSM type of thing, I'm asking you, why in the fuck are you putting up with that shit? Why? How do you stand to gain? What do you benefit from that? Why would you allow someone to subject you to that shit? Don't do this, don't do that. Harder, faster, slower. Okay, you fucked it up all for me. Now we have to do it some other time. Why? That's not flowing. That's not enjoyable. That's not lovable at all. So why would you sign up for that? And why would you continually be in that situation? You don't have an answer for me, do you? That's okay. Not every question deserves an answer, but it's something that you must think about. Sexual flow. Sexual flow. Now, I talk a lot about sex because I think it's important. Now, you may or may not agree with me, but the fact that you're listening to me means you probably agree with me on some level. Imagine how someone talking to you, handling you in that manner, how would that impact your confidence? That would have a very detrimental effect to your sexual well-being health. So that's why it's very important for us not to stay places longer than is beneficial to our well-being. I don't care what the complete package is or not. If it works, it works. If it doesn't, it doesn't. But we all have a different system. We have a weighting system, meaning how we place greater importance on certain aspects in a relationship versus another. And for some, certain aspects are more important than others. And sex may be something low on the totem pole. But if someone is disrespectful in the bedroom, I can guarantee you they're going to be disrespectful in other areas. So they're not isolated. They're actually intertwined, very much so. So if you're wondering why things do not click in the bedroom, it's probably they're probably not clicking someplace else. But sexual flow. I asked someone, if you have these interests and you want to try this, and this, whatever, you can plug in the gaps as you see fit. And the person's not willing to do it, yet you're attracted to them, there's some form of chemistry, what would you do? Would you proceed forward with that relationship or would you move the fuck on? And what he told me is, next, please, thank you, next. That's what the fuck he said, thank you, next. And you know what? I agree with him. I completely agree with him. Why, if you like apples, bananas, and oranges, why in the fuck are you fucking with a pear? Now, you may have found that pear attractive. You may found that pear tasty. But what gets you going, what gets you flowing, what gets you rock hard and wet, and maybe banana, apple, and pear. No, I'm sorry, banana, apple, and orange. And a pear may be just a cherry on top for you. You can go without the pear or you can keep the pear. What is my point? You got to know what it is that you want, you need, you like, you love, and you can give two shits, two fucks about. You got to know yourself. Because when you know yourself, it helps you avoid unnecessary strife, embarrassment, disrespect, discord. It helps you keep people out of your bed and out of your life that are not worthy of you. What do you think about that? But shit, how often you get sex, right? So you're not going to pass it up. That's fine. If you want to dibble and dabble, you want to sample, you do that. But you do not sign yourself up for a life commitment of some fuck all shit. You got to be with the right person. Where you say, well, how do I know with the right person? You know, like I said, you will know because you can feel it. We see what we want to see and we hear what the fuck we want to hear. But people always give us signs. They give us little clues. But we get so caught up in our excitement and the possibility of finding our happily ever after that we have selective hearing and sight. But what will never lead you wrong is how a situation makes you feel. Your feelings will pick up on clues and cues that your eyes and ears won't notice. You really have to feel. How does that person make you feel? Do you feel really, really comfortable? Do you feel apprehensive? Do you feel anxious? Are you scared? Are you worried? Do you feel slightly angry? We have to get in tune with what's going on with us, because getting in tune with that will also help you sexually. One, you won't allow someone to talk to you crazy about, don't touch me here, don't touch me there. I wish a motherfucker would. Just backtrack here. Someone says, you can't touch me here. Don't touch me there. You touch me too hard. You touch me too soft. Go faster, go slower. I'm like, wait, what? Oh, hell no. You got to go. You got to go. You messed up my fucking rhythm. And fucking with you, you're going to have me think that, I don't know what the hell I'm doing, what I'm doing. Now, why would you put yourself in a situation where, one, it is discrediting you, it is causing you to question yourself, undermine yourself? No. That motherfucker gots to go. I don't care if you're butt ass naked all day, naked all night, juicy floor, whatever. Get your clothes and get the fuck out of my place. Simple. You saying that's rude? I don't care. It works until it doesn't work. And if it's not working now, I can guarantee you it's not going to get better later. We seem to think that we can go to, sex counseling and all these fucking workshops and seminars and we can make something out of nothing. No, you cannot. If it doesn't work today, it's not going to work tomorrow. If you don't know how to flow and tune yourself with the other person to really connect, it's not going to work. Part of the reason why the sex is not good, it's not flowing, is you guys are not really connected. You're connected on a fucking superficial level, which means you probably like what you see. You probably like what the fuck you heard. But spiritually, deep down, there's no connection. There's nothing at all because you're thinking with the wrong part of yourself. People want mind-blowing, orgasmic sex. How in the fuck are you going to achieve that if there's so many rules? Don't do this. Don't do that. Come at this time, only at this time, only in this day of the week, only at this time of the year. What the fuck is this shit? I don't want to think that hard. I don't want to work that hard. It should be very, very easy and simple. It should just click. It clicks. Fucking videos and all these things we do to bring a spark, get a spark to align ourselves. Guys, either it's there or it's not. A lot of you are with the wrong person. Now, they may be the right person in this category X, this category Y, and this category Z. But when it comes to sexually flowing, it's wrong. So what do? The person is great in 3 out of 4 categories, and they suck in category 4. Do you hold on to them? Because, it's the majority. The majority is there, so you're good. I say go hard or go home. I say all or nothing. Yes, all or nothing. Now, a person told me, you can't be too picky. Yes, the fuck I can. Yes, the fuck I can. Did you hear what I said? Don't be too picky. No, motherfucker. No. Well, he was like, well, if you set your sights too high, then what are you going to do? And that person may never cross your path. Well, if that person never crosses my motherfucking path, then that person was not meant to cross my goddamn path. Do you understand? Let me slow down. A lot of you feel that you are going to miss out on life. So you accept mediocre sex, mediocre relationship, just fucking mediocre, instead of flowing with life and trusting that life is going to bring you exactly what you need and want. So you settle, you sacrifice. I did the shit. trying to turn a fucking pumpkin into a goddamn carriage. You can't take a pumpkin and turn it into a fucking carriage. That only happens in Cinderella. And you know what the fuck happened to her at midnight, right? That shit went back to a pumpkin. So stop taking these fucking pumpkins, these duds in our life, and thinking that we can fix them, we can improve them. They will eventually become what the fuck that you want. No, they do not. Either they are or they are not. You got it or you don't. Stop wasting your time and getting your hearts and your minds and your spirits broken by messing with pumpkins. If you want a carriage that is worthy of being in your life and supporting you and carrying you, then you have to weed through the bullshit and don't waste your fucking time. Now back on track. I'm talking to myself. Sexual flow. This person said, well, if you're so picky, you're never going to get anyone. And I told this motherfucker, I don't want everyone. I only want the fucking right one. I have no interest in fucking sampling. Yes, you know what happens to people who sample? Now, if sampling is your thing, you may do that. But I am not one to sample. You got a buffet table and you got a person sampling this, sampling that, just tasting. I have no interest. And a fat ass. I'm sorry, it doesn't work for me. Or sampling all these desserts. I want to keep all my teeth. I don't want fucking cavities. What is my point? What may work for you does not work for me. I have no interest in lowering my expectations or my standard. Because if I bring the gold standard, if I raise the standards of excellence, why in the fuck am I going to waste my time on you? Why would I do that? That means I have to lower myself to a level that doesn't suit me, that does not fulfill me, that does nothing for me. But that is what we do. We figure we will deal with people who are right for us right now, or we see so much potential that we can work with them. If I can't fuck you in the manner that I want to fuck you, I'm not going to fuck with you. Let me repeat that. If I like to fuck a certain way, and I chose you as the one I want to fuck, if I don't get what I want, then I am not fucking with you. It is simple. It is as simple as that. It's simple as that. I cannot deal with the bullshit. You have to determine what is important to you. And you have to make sure that you uphold yourself to that standard. Now, I was talking about settling. I will never do that shit again because it does not work. You have to know what you bring to the table. You have to know how you dance, how you move. Because when you know that, you know you can spot your own kind. And that's who you want to be around. If you are a goddamn panther or a tiger, you can't be fucking with a turtle. It's not going to do anything for you. You need someone who's equal at your level or further beyond you, that can incite you, entice you, titillate you, stimulate you. Stop fucking with people who can't do it for you, who can't get your rocks off, who can't get you going. It is not worth your time. Well, you're saying life is not all about sex. No, it's not. Life for me is about the complete package, the full package. Not I'm saying I have 4 out of 5 or I have, 3 out of 5. I want 5 out of fucking 5 because I know what I bring to the table. I also know what settling looks like and trying to bring someone to your level. If you're trying to raise someone else to your level who really has no fundamental interest, they're going to bring you the fuck down. It's dead weight on many goddamn levels. You cannot soar. You cannot fly. You cannot swim when you are attached to dead weight. Mentally, emotionally, physically, spiritually, sexually, it does not work. It does not work. You want to flow with life. You want to go in the direction that harmonizes with you. Now, something may harmonize today, and that shit may have discord tomorrow. That's when you let it go. I wish someone would. Don't do that. Can't do that. Don't do that. It's not working. I don't want you. I don't want you around me. I don't want you around me. We can be polite. We can be friends, but that's as far as it goes. Actually, it's not going very fucking far. Why do we do it? You don't have to. You just need to be patient, vigilant, very disciplined on what it is that you're looking for. Because if you know what you're looking for, you can find that shit. But a lot of us, we're confused. We're sampling, we're trying to find our place. We're trying to find a crew or a club of people that, can help us figure out who the fuck we are. No one can help you figure out who you are. Only you. So instead of being sexually involved with someone who's so restrictive, who's so stifling, who's so scared, apprehensive, anxious, I have too many rules, you got to let it go. Now, all those rules may work for you. That shit doesn't work for me. Because how I fuck you today, it can be completely different 5 minutes later or tomorrow. I go by my mood. And I've told people before, people are saying, I need to be in the mood. I'm not in the mood. Fuck a mood. If you feel bitchy and angry, you bring that shit to the bedroom. If you feel soft, cuddly, sensual, you bring that to the bedroom. Every time you fuck somebody, that shit should be different. You should not be able to predict that shit. I've confused you. Again, let's try this again. Everyone thinks there's a perfect mood. The roses and the flowers and the wine and all these different things. I'm telling you, that shit is set to fail. Because every time you have to produce these fucking special circumstances in this environment, it does not work. Because our mood, how we feel, is very fluid. It's dynamic. You can't control how you're going to feel 1 minute to the next. So if you accept the fact that, I feel what I feel, 1. 2, I love to fuck. So if you feel what you feel and you love to fuck, then you put that shit together and you bring it into the bedroom and it will give you 4th of July, Diwali, or whatever goddamn holiday you believe in. Basically, it's going to set it off. You don't need a perfect mood. You just have to know what you like and what you dislike and bring that to the bedroom, because each and every time it will be different. Now, if you're with the wrong person, then you can't try this shit with, because they're going to expect you to be gentle and soft or rough and hard. Nothing in life is like that. You have to flow. You have to go with it. If you're feeling gentle and the other person's feeling aggressive, you're already not in flow. To have great sex, you have to harmonize, be in one. You have to merge with the other person. You guys have to be aligned energetically, breath, everything. If one of you is breathing hard and fast and the other one of you are barely fucking breathing, it's not going to work. Now, I know a number of you have probably gotten comfortable with that type of sex life. And that's your choice. I'm just trying to shed some light for you to realize there is more to that. It doesn't have to be that way. You have to get clear and be very, very damn direct in your communications about what you expect and what you will receive or what you won't receive. I don't think there's anything wrong with having high expectations. Now, a lot of people may feel that they cannot meet my expectations, and that is the whole point. You have to set your values, your expectations at the level that's in accordance to you. Now, a lot of people, they peruse in life. They sightsee. I fucking hunt. I'm a hunter. You're saying, shit, how can you hunt? I hunt. That is why I can have my expectations, because I know exactly what I want and what I do not want. That's why I hunt. But if you don't know what you want and you don't know what you need, then it's hard for you to be discerning as far as who and what you spend your time with. You cannot have clear judgment about what you will and will not accept, what you will or will not do, how you want it, how you want to give it. You got to have fucking strength and clarity. I hunt, which means I can only fuck with other people who hunt. Okay? I cannibalize. Now, if you are not one to cannibalize another, that's okay too. But you have to understand how you are and what you're working with. And if you're not clear on who you are and what you want, then you cannot determine the flow, the sexual flow that is you. You're going along with other people's flows, and that's why you're unfulfilled. You're unsatisfied. Yeah, you may have come. Most of you probably do not. But at least you have some intimacy, some connection. I'm saying, fuck that shit. No, hell no. It's not going to work. So until you are ready to get some balls and some backbone, you are going to keep being a passenger of life. I am not a passenger of life. I drive the car. I hijack the car. If I want it, I go get it. Simple. But I am too much for most to deal with, which is why you have to find the right people who work with you. But I'm here to tell you, if someone's saying don't do that, don't do that, unless you have no sexual experience at all, and you have asked this person to teach you, to coach you and guide you, no one should ever talk to you in that manner. Do you understand? You do not have to accept it, tolerate it, expect it. Fuck it. Get rid of them. You don't need it. So unless you have asked someone for their help, even then they should not speak to you like that. You do not have to go through with something just because you took your fucking panties off or put on a condom. You don't have to go through with anything. Now, if you're saying, fuck it, I haven't had sex in a long time, so I'm going to take what I can get. Well, you do that shit. But I'm just telling you, you are chopping off yourself at the neck. And you're going to be walking around with a fucking head. Can't walk around with no feet, but that's not, you understand my point. You are undermining yourself. You are setting yourself up for failure. And you do not have to fail at this. What you do have to do is trust yourself and listen to your instincts. Yeah, she may be pretty, but she's not worth the headache, the strife, your time, your money, your energy, your efforts. Yes, he may be handsome, but he may leave scars on your mind, body, heart, and soul. That's not worth it. So we need to get strong. We need to get patient. We need to get clear. And we need to learn how to say no, no, hell, fucking no. Do you understand? Hell no. No, 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 no. I have no problem saying no. No is very easy. I can say yes too. Raise your standards. Expect more. You cannot blame anything or anyone for your life because you're making the decisions to go along with it, to deal with it. Don't touch me here. Don't touch me here. Touch me faster. Touch me harder. Don't touch me at all. You can only touch me on my birthday. You have to buy me a special gift for me to do this. No, guys. You're treating yourselves like punks. Weak punks. And I know you probably don't like what I'm saying or how I'm saying it, but it's true. You're disempowering yourself when you're supposed to be full of empowerment, of strength, of clarity. There's nothing wrong with rejecting a person. Yes, reject them. Tell them to hit the fucking road. Yeah, your way or no way at all. And you're saying, no, that's not how that's not how relationships are supposed to go. Yes, they are. If a person cannot do what they signed up to do, then you need to let them go. That is why companies and corporations fire people. They terminate them because the shit's not working out. And if it's not working, it's not working. You cannot have a job and you can't do, or you're unwilling to do one of the core functions. No, you're going to get replaced. So you need to look at relationships in the same manner. Yes, your heart may get involved, but your heart will get over it. You have to use your good sense, your good judgment, and your instincts when you're dealing with other people. It is not worth the spiritual weight, dead weight that they place on you. They leave you scarred. They leave you insecure. They leave you not being whole and your best version of yourself. So if you're not whole, the best version of yourself, how are you going to give the best and how are you going to expect the best? You can't. You got to bring it to get it. And if you want to get it, you got to go get yourself together. You have to get yourself together. Another thing, stop listening to people and letting them tell you your expectations are too high. Fuck them. No one can determine if your expectations are too high or not. Let me give you a piece of advice before I go. A bit of advice. If someone ever tells you your expectations are too high, all that means is that they can't meet your fucking expectations. Yes, what that means is that they want you. Or they want to be like you. But they know they don't have the chops, the ball, the gall, the skill, the fucking backbone to do what is necessary to get you or to keep you. So what they do reverse psychology. They tell you your expectations are too high. They tell you that no one can meet them. No, motherfucker, you are the one that can't do the job. So get the fuck out the way. Yes, people play mind tricks on you. They play mind tricks on you to get you to believe that what you're seeking does not exist. No, that person is playing you like a fucking banjo. Bing, 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 bing. They're playing you. They're playing you. That's why you have to really get just sure-footed and fortified when it comes to you and move through life like you are unstoppable. mentally, emotionally, and spiritually. If anyone tells you that your expectations are too high, you'll never meet anyone if you keep going about your life that way. No, no, no. You are dealing with people with low self-esteem and who does not have whatever it's necessary to bring it to the table for you. All that means to you is you say thank you for your opinion and you let that shit go through one ear and out the other. They just can't do it. But that does not mean that the person that you're seeking does not exist. You just have to be patient. Now, does that mean you cannot have fun in the meantime? Yes. But you need to have fun, the right type of fun. That's not detrimental to you. That enhances you, that helps you, that empowers you. So that when the real person comes along, you are ready. You're not weakened. You don't want to be weakened on any level because you're lowering yourself to other people's standards. We all have our journey and we need to expect that and accept that. And no one has a right to deter you from your path or cause you to question your path. You need to tell them to mind their fucking business. And if someone tells you you don't know how to fuck, you tell them fuck you and go fuck somebody else. Yes, you are exactly how you are meant to be right now. And tomorrow you may be completely different. And either you work for a person or you do not work for that person and vice versa. But don't let anyone get in your head. Don't let anyone tell you you should do this, be better, be that. Either it works or it doesn't. I need this, this, and this. Can you do it or not? If you can, great. Let's see. If you cannot, that's fine too. Let's move the fuck on. We can still be friends. Simple. There has to be no bad blood, no remorse, none of that. Either it works or it doesn't. It's okay. It's okay if you can't meet someone's expectations, and it's okay if they can't meet yours. It doesn't mean they're a failure. It doesn't mean they're a loser. It doesn't mean you're a fucking failure. It doesn't mean you're a loser. It just means that you are not right for each other, and you need to find the right people for yourselves. Yes, we mess with the wrong people, and then we go around feeling like a fucking failure, a loser, getting depressed, suicidal, whatever the fuck that goes on with us, all because we are with the wrong people. If you stop fucking with the wrong people, you will stop going through these emotional, mental turbulence in your life, and you'll be balanced, secure to move forward and spot what's right for you. Just because you can't fuck me in a way that I need and want to be fucked, it doesn't mean anything's wrong with you. It just means you're not fucking right for me. And it doesn't mean that my passionate, dynamic, vivacious nature, it doesn't mean anything's wrong with me. It just means I'm not fucking right for you. What do you think about that? You can be as nasty as you want or as plain vanilla as you want. There's nothing wrong with you. It's only wrong when you are with the wrong fucking people, and that's when you start to feel inadequate. Do you understand? Your inadequacy is a consequence or a product of your choices. And if you make better choices and you get more in tune with who and what you will avoid a lot of the heartache, mental and emotional heartache that you encounter in your life. And you will start to feel more like a winner. And when you feel good, people come to you. And then when they come to you, the right people, you enjoy life more. And when you enjoy life more, you get fucked the way you need and want to. Isn't that what life is about? Life is about being happy. And you can't be happy if you keep putting yourself with the wrong goddamn people. You want to be with people who flows with you, who makes you better, who makes you feel better, who teaches you things that makes you a better person, that gives you more tools in your kit so you can just live life and enjoy life more. If you're around people who are causing you to question yourself, why did you do that? You like that? Ew, ew, ew. You can't be around those people. They're not good for you. I don't care who they are. I don't care how long you've known them. Things change. People change. Relationships change. And when the shit changes and it no longer works for you, you need to let them go. You need to say goodbye. You need to distance yourself. Distance yourself from what makes you feel bad. Distance yourself from things that make you question or doubt yourself. If you like to fucking toss salad, you like to take it from the back, whatever you like to do, if you are around people or things that are not supportive or enhancing you as a person, then you need to get rid of that stuff so you can live life in a manner that works for you. Now, I know difficult and demanding is a bit much. Actually, I'm probably too much, but that's okay because I'm comfortable with who I am, what I am, how I am. And I know only to keep certain people around me because I am a lot for most. And that is why I cannot bring anyone in my life, because I will sear your fucking ass. Literally. I already said that before. But at least I can give you some courage, some insight into what you do and how you do it so you can do it better. There's nothing wrong with you. There's never been anything wrong with you, whether you're interested in sex or not, whether you like a little sex or a lot of sex, whether you like rough sex, gentle sex, whether you like it all or not. There's nothing wrong with you. You only run into problems when you are with or have the wrong people in your life. Everything in your life should flow. Life should be easy, seamless. We all are going to encounter obstacles, hindrances, delays, enemies, people who are trying to sabotage us or hurt us. We're always going to encounter that. But if you learn to take a step back and navigate those obstacles in the highest manner, the manner that's best for all, in a loving, respectful way, you can be okay. You can reject someone in a loving, respectful way. You can do that. You can do that and be honest about it. But what you need to do is be selfish and be in regards to you and be loyal. Don't waste your time and don't waste other people's times. You want great, mind-blowing sex. You do not want minimal sex. You do not want no sex. You do not want mediocre sex. Now, how do you define mind-blowing sex? That is up to you. Only you can determine that. Me, I push the fucking limits. And then you tell me more and I push it and I push it and I push it. Because that's how I am. So I know I can only be with a certain type of person. And there's not many of those. And it's okay. And you may be like me too, who can only be with certain type of people. That's good. Don't diminish your sexual potency by fucking with people who are in a different lane, who are in a different league. Stay in your league. Stay in your league. You will fare much, much better in life. So if you guys have any questions, you know where to find me. Until the next time. Are you disappointed this has come to an end? Well, it doesn't have to. Reach out and follow me on Instagram at Difficult and Demanding, and let me know what you think about this episode and my show. Episode 122 will be here the week of December 21st, 2020 from Difficult and Demanding.